It all started when I was trying to write the lyrics, and one day I was doing something online. I wanted to do something very simple, like buy something. And half an hour later, I'm still filling out forms and ticking boxes and answering irrelevant questions. Everything's so complicated. It came to me then that things should be a lot simpler.
Well, I was working with Ian Gillan. I went down to Portugal on a lyric writing thing, and he came up with this equation. And he got a friend of his to actually write the most complicated thing he could think of.
It was about that long. Equals 1 at the end.
And it struck me. I said, that's great, equals 1. Somehow it encapsulates what we've done over the last decades, that we're still one, no matter what the changes are. It took off from there. I think the fact that I liked it and he liked it, and that's the way it went.
If people come up with different opinions about what it means and how it's going to develop in their lives, and that's great. Anything that makes you think, because there's so much crap out there that it requires no thinking at all. So anything that makes the brain cells operate is a good idea.
It really sums up the history of the band. It's been a bit of a soap opera. People coming and going and leaving, and it's such a complicated story. And that's the equation. And it still ends up being the band. So that's what it seems to me, anyway.
My eyes glaze, whatever you say. I'm listening, do tell me more. It goes under the bridge, right over my head, and out to my portable door.
I first worked with Simon when he was the banjo player in the Don Airey Orchestra. And we were doing a tour, and I was mightily impressed. So when the time came to look for somebody new, Simon was the first one in my mind, for sure.
He's the right guy. It did just fit in. I mean, apart from the fact that he's a very brilliant player, which is par for the course, but he just fits in and he loves it. I mean, he really gets it.
It came together very easily. Once we started working, that has been refreshing. It's been exciting because he brings different little pieces into some of those classic songs. And of course, he's a massive contributor to the new stuff on the record coming out.
The thing about Simon, I think, is his personality.
He has a personality?
He's got a personality, yeah. We're not like any other band because most bands are much more serious. There's always a degree of humour in the music and the lyrics. There's a wit involved, and I think that's what really puts us apart.
These pictures of you are too good to be true.
You can look at movies that were made 100 years ago. People are still watching them. You can see, people are buying records that were made 50 years ago. They're still listening to them. So there is a sort of immortality in what you did.
I mean, 500 people in a club is real. Yeah. 5,000 people in a theater or arena is real.
Yeah.
50,000 people in a stadium or a festival is real. But 5 million people is not real. It's fantastic.
I can't hear you, come on!
We're very, very happy with the way the record's turned out. And when you think you've achieved something good, it does make the communal spirit a little stronger. Yes, I think if you've done something which you maybe not quite so happy with, you sort of deal with it. But I think everybody's very happy with what we've done in the last few months.
Yeah, I was shocked when I heard the mixes and played it track after track. It just sounded very fresh and it sounded like Deep Purple. I thought, oh, that's great.
After a couple of albums, there was all this thing, you write another Highway Star, write another Smoke on the Water, write another one of those, which is a load of rubbish, of course. So we decided to ignore everyone and just play what felt good. and develop things as we always have done in the rehearsal room, and take it through the stages of arrangement into the studio.
Because people ask me always before, is it going to be more hard rock? Is it going to be this? I am going, well, it's just going to be whatever the five of us come up with in the room, and that's it. You know,
truly organic.
Yeah, it's a lot of the songs on the record, likes of Portable Door and Lizzie Sod. I think that they were done in the first writing sessions, and it was literally came together. I think in about 5-10 minutes. It was so easy and so natural. So
the best songs are written in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
over the history of Deep Purple, the ones that were most memorable were written in no time at all.
That's alright, 'cause I'm a lazy sod and I'm hot.
The minute you finish an album, you've got, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months, half a year, whatever it may be, and it's still yours, and it's not been released to the public or the world. And that's actually a magic moment, because all you can do is anticipate what people might think, but you don't know. It's a guessing game. All you can do is hope for the best.
That's at the point where we get down on our knees and pray that the fans are going to like it.
Yeah, trust in what you've done is as good as it can be, and true to what you believe in. Simple as that. Yeah. Agree with me.
Yeah,
Agree with me. Yeah, absolutely.
In our long career, this particular one is a bit special, but I'm still nervous.